Now the next cybersecurity tip is insert firewalls. Firewalls are a network security tool that block unauthorized access to a computer system or network. Firewalls are like a digital gatekeeper or bouncer for your network. We understand the same with the help of an example. Suppose you visit a shopping mall or a bank. The gatekeeper may check you for any firearms. If you carry any firearms, the gatekeeper may not allow you to go inside. In the same way, firewall checks each packets of data that tries to come inside the network or tries to go outside your network. It may, that is, the firewall may allow or may not allow any piece of data to come inside the network or go outside the network. It follows a certain predetermined security rules. In the case of banks or shopping mall, the person with firearms may not be allowed to go inside the shopping mall or bank. That is, there is a predefined security rule. In the case of firewalls, there are also predefined security rules on the basis of which firewall decides whether a piece of data is to be allowed to go inside the network or to leave the network. These predefined security rules for firewalls may be related to IP address, port number, protocols, size of packet, etc. So, on the basis of these rules, firewall decides whether to allow the packet to go through to its destination. Firewall acts as a barrier between your network and the untrustworthy internet. Its main function, the main function of firewall is to monitor the network traffic which is going outside your network or is coming inside your network. Now, you may raise a question whether if we purchase a computer system or a mobile, firewall is there in our pre-installed or not. Most modern computer systems or mobiles come pre-installed, have pre-installed software firewalls. A Windows operating system typically have its firewall. Then Mac operating system also has its own built-in software firewall. But it has been often seen that in most cases the PCs or mobiles which have pre-installed software firewalls are of not good quality, or they may not have adequate features to monitor the network traffic. It is better for us to go in for third party firewalls. Third party firewalls means the firewalls which have been developed by the companies other than the manufacturers of our mobiles. We may be purchasing the firewall of may be having the a computer system of one company, but the companies which specialize in developing the firewalls, names of such companies which develop firewalls or provide the software or hardware firewalls are McAfee, Norton, Byte Defender, etc. We are not, we are naming only a few. It is not a promotional video. We are just naming a few of the companies. You can search online which companies provide the best quality firewalls, what are their features, what is their price, and by making comparison between the different firewalls provided by the different companies, you can decide on your own at your own level. If we purchase third party firewalls to be installed on our computer systems, then it provides us better protection because of advanced features they provide. Now, the next point is hardware firewall. We have already discussed that firewall may be in the form of a hardware or it may be in the form of a software. First, we discuss hardware firewall. It is in the form of a physical device. It sits between your network and the internet. Here it sits. Hardware firewall. This is your network. This is the internet. It sits here. Hardware firewall. So this hardware firewall monitors all the network traffic which tries to come inside your network or which tries to go outside your network. This firewall, hardware firewall, provides better protection as compared to software firewalls because of the advanced features which it normally has, such as VPN support, intrusion detection system, and much more robust security policies. Next point is software firewalls. This firewall is installed as software on individual devices such as computers, mobile phones. It is often used for homes or in case of small offices. We have already discussed hardware firewalls. Hardware firewalls are to be mostly recommended or used in the case of large organizations with large number of computers and network devices. Hardware firewall, which we have discussed earlier, is used in the case of data centers and even in the case of offices if we have large number of computers or network devices. But this software firewall is mostly used for home users or by small shopkeepers or small businesses. This software firewall can be easily configured and updated. It controls or monitors the network traffic which tries to come inside your computer system on the individual device or tries to go outside your computer device. That is, it a software firewall monitors network traffic which comes into your computer system or goes out your computer system. Now the question arises, which firewall is to be used? whether hardware firewall is to be used or software firewall is to be used. First point is to be budget. Hardware firewall is costly in comparison to software firewall. This is more costly as compared to software firewall. So keeping in your budget, we have to decide level of security required. If we want better security in respect of network traffic, then we should go in for hardware firewalls. Now, in case of large organizations or in the case of company storing sensitive data, it is recommended to use hardware firewall. It must also be noted that technical expertise required to install hardware firewall is more. However, it is easy to install and update software firewall. So depending on these factors, we have to decide at our own level whether to use hardware firewall for our network traffic or software firewall. It may be added that in the case of large organizations or some organizations prefer to opt for both hardware firewall plus software firewall. Both, they make use of both to protect their computer systems and network devices. They make use of both. Now the question arises, why the firewall is important? Firewall is important to protect the computer systems and network devices from cyber attacks, malicious softwares, data breaches, unauthorized access. And next point is peace of mind. When you are having installed firewall on your computer systems or making use of hardware firewalls in addition to software firewalls, you have peace of mind in your you have peace of mind and free from worry that you are taking best possible steps to protect your computer systems and network traffic. So it must be remembered that firewall is not a foolproof security. Not a foolproof security. In other words, it means that if you are having firewall installed, whether it is hardware firewall or software firewall, or making use of the same in respect of your network, it is not a foolproof system. You have to adopt other cyber security measures also. That is, you have to adopt penetration testing, vulnerable scanning, intrusion detection system. Then you have to adopt backup recovery plans. You have to adopt patches to make use of patches in timely manner. You have to remain updated with regard to the latest developments in the field of cybersecurity, etc. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.